bivariate data, multivariate data, covariance and introduction to correlation analysis. Now to study two variables simultaneously, we may quantify numerically the strength of the association between the two variables, and such quantifications determines the linear or nonlinear relationship between the variables. It is called correlation, and we may predict one variable with the help of other variable. It is called regression. We use scatter plot to examine graphically the relationship between the two numerical variables. In this presentation, we discuss covariance and correlation to examine the relationship between the variables. Let us just take a look on concept of bivariate data. In a bivariate data, we are given a set of pairs of observations wherein each pair represents the values of two variables. Simultaneously measures of two variables are called bivariate data. For example, study time with marks obtained, age with height, age with weight, height with weight, numbers of lines with the number of faults in a software modules are the examples of the bivariate data. We can see here age and height. So for the student age, for the 8 students, so here we stored age and height simultaneously. It is called bivariate data. If single age is there, if only age is there, that means it is called one dimensional data or univariable data, univariate data. Data dealing with measurements of more than two variables are called multivariate data. For example, height, age, gender, race collectively is the example of multivariate data. Now here eight students are there, and here we collect the information of age, height, gender and weights. So this is called multivariate data. Now for bivariate data, we may follow some specified steps for data analysis. First of all, plot the data. To plot quantitative bivariate data, we use scatter diagram. Then interpret the diagram. From the diagram, we can describe the direction, positive or negative, form, linear or non-linear, or strength, less scattered or more scattered, of the relationship between the variables. If the diagram is roughly linear, then apply different numerical summary. In this part of data analysis, we apply mean, standard deviation and correlation. Then finally, we may apply different mathematical model, for example, regression, which gives compact model if there is relationship between the variables. Now the covariance. The covariance measures the strength of the linear relationship between two numerical variables x and y. Now the covariance is as follows. So for population data, covariance is what? Summation of I is equal to 1 to n xi minus mu x into yi minus mu x divided by n, where n is the number of population data, mu x and mu I are the population mean values of x and y variables respectively. Now for sample data, covariance is what? Same, I is equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar. Now you can see the difference. Here it is mu x, here it is x bar. So mu x we use for the population means, x bar we use symbol used for the sample mean, yi minus y bar divided by n minus 1. Now you can change the n is the total number of data, here we put n minus 1, and that is the difference. So where n is the number of sample data, x bar and y bar are the sample mean values of x and y variables respectively. If covariance x and y is positive, then the two random variables move together with the same direction. If covariance xy is negative, then the two variables move in opposite direction. And if covariance x and y is 0, then two variables are not linearly related. Now the limitations of the covariance. The covariance value cannot enlighten about the strength or degree of the linear relationship between the two variables. So here we can just identify the direction, whether it is positive, negative or 0. Now we can see one simple example. Now we can see calculate the covariance of x and y of the population data. So x is what? 137 and y is what? 34, 23 and 26. So first of all you have to calculate the mu x and mu y, that is the mean of this x and mean of y. And after that we have to calculate the covariance, that is what? 1 minus mean into y 34 minus mean, that is y part, plus x2 minus mean into y2 minus mean plus x3 minus mean into y3 minus mean divided by total number of data. So the answer is what? Minus 6.4445. Now the population covariance between x and y is minus 6.444. That is, the two variables move in opposite direction. Now this is what another example where we assume that these two are the sample data. Both the means are same, but here you just change the in value. Here it is n minus 1 and the value is what? Minus 9.6667. Now the sample variance between x and y is minus 9.6667 and the two variables move in opposite directions. Now here the covariance between number of line and the number of faults. This is what input data NOF and this is what number of lines, and here we put here we implement the R language, and this is what the you have to function, you have to call the function covariance, and the answer is what? 1704.615. The sample covariance between NOL and NOF is what? 1705. That is, the two random variables NOL and NOF move together in the same direction. Next we'll talk about the correlation analysis. In a bivariate distribution, we are interested in finding relationship between the two variables. The concept of correlation is a statistical tool which studies the relationship between two or more variables and gives quantitative measure of the relationship. The variables are said to be correlated if the change in one variable affects the change in the other variable. Through the correlation analysis, we can measure the closeness of the relationship between the variables. Now, definition of the correlation according to Professor A.M. Tuttle is an analysis of the covariance of two or more variables is usually called correlation. Now, the coefficient of correlation measures the relative strength of a linear relationship between the two numerical variables. The three popular types of techniques to calculate the coefficient of correlation are Karl-Pearson coefficient of correlation, Spearman's rank correlation of coefficient, and Kendall-Tau coefficient of correlation. Out of these three techniques, last two techniques are the non-parametric correlation, where the variables are ordinal and numerical. End of this particular video. In the next video, we'll talk about Karl-Pearson coefficient of correlation in